Alright, welcome back everyone. This should be part 5 of Ratchet and Clank. This is Nick, and I'm here with...
Another Nick.
Two Nicks today. I'm just doing some more pre-recorded footage for the channel or whatever, and he's here and we're going to do some co-commentary today, I guess. So, last time we got a hoverboard from Starting Aridia, and I think... Finish up Kerwan? Yeah, we finished up Kerwan in the last episode. And this one we should be able to finish up Aridia, I think. Actually, no, we will, because I thought we were going to do part of Eudora in this episode with Aridia, and I remember there's a second mission. So, it works out in the end. Which is good. So, a little background. Me and Nick have been friends for close to 10 years now, would you say?
Yeah, probably. Probably
10 years, 4th grade, no. Yeah, if it's not 10 years, it's been close to 10 years. I pretty much got him into the video game scene. He's definitely not as big into it as I am, but he knows his way around a console. Well, why don't you go tell him what you normally play, Nick?
Well, he got me hooked. Nick got me hooked on Lego Star Wars at first.
Great game.
Oh yes, totally. Heck, we should have made a commentary about that.
Oh my god, I want to get Lego Star Wars for the PlayStation 3. I had it for the Xbone, and then I decided to sell it.
Oh yes.
It's still not sold. So, god damn it.
Ah, shit.
See, in the original one, I would have made that jump. Oh, and just a pointer. This is why you go to Kerwan first, so you can get the swing shot, so you don't have to backtrack. Because the less backtracking you have to do in a video game, the happier person you'll be. Or so I've learned. Oh, I love the swing shot course in this game. You can use controls. Why would they tell me that this late in the game? I mean, we've been... Okay, that's another one that we could have used at the start of the series, but I guess we're waiting till World 3. Yeah, World 3. But then again, Kerwan and Aridia are interchangeable planets, so there's that. Going up here... That's another thing I feel that was lost in the later game series. The swing shot course. I mean, the swing shot in general was kind of lost, but they don't have cool swing shot courses like this. Not that you know what those are yet, but you will. Oh, yeah, all right, I have to redo that. So basically, what I'm trying to do here is there's a skill point that you can get by not touching the ground, and for these. What you have to do is you have to hit all 6 of these swing shot targets without touching the ground. And it's definitely easier said than done.
You may have hit the ground over there.
We'll see in a second. Yeah, skill point.
Nice.
Alright.
Thought you just got that corner, but...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was actually that is the worst corner right there, because you kind of... Actually, no, it's not that one. It's this one, because this one you have potential to hit.
Yeah. Because
it's so shallow. But anyway, we're gonna come in here, and you'll see what that's for in a second. But this is the Trespasser.
Yes.
Really, the original gadget you use to hack into doors that you're not supposed to go in, which would be really helpful. And well, I mean, we do have that in real time, except it's normally someone working behind a computer. But so if you look down there, you can see there's a spinning platform. Actually, there's 3, and if you jump down and land on it. Or just get warped into the gold bolt cutscene, but that's how you get this gold bolt. Which, of course, will come in handy much, much later. Alright, switch back to your swing shot, aim up, Try it again. Swing up. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Nick, but you do not have Ratchet and Clank, correct?
No, I do not.
Well, I would highly recommend you get it. Wow, they really upped the graphics on the Trespasser. Or maybe it's just Maybe it's just brighter or something. I don't know. But basically, what you do is you just line up the green laser beams into the other ports so that you unlock a door, and those will get much more complex later. But that's what makes them fun. That makes it sound like one of the weapons you get later. Although Nick, you have not played the original Ratchet and Clank. We have played Deadlocked and All for One together.
Yes, that was really fun.
Deadlocked. I like All for One because of the 4-player multiplayer experience, but Deadlocked has kind of like a more co-op feel to it, I guess you could say. It's not really a competition; it's more just surviving through it. Although the problem with Deadlocked on the PS3 is that it is glitchy as hell.
That is a problem.
We
2 players the most you want to go. Any more than that, you're gonna have some lag.
Well, I mean, Deadlocked is the only one that you. Deadlocked is only 2-player anyway, but it's really glitchy. Because if you remember, we were playing that one time, it actually it shut off on it. It like froze on us twice.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what it. And I mean, there's just glitches all over the game. Like one character at one point, I won't spoil it if you haven't played it, but there's this one character that wears sunglasses, and they're not sunglasses, but they're like just like orange shades or whatever, but it doesn't show his eyes behind him, which you could see in the original PlayStation 2 version. It instead glitches and like shows another picture of the background. So it's like it shows the guy's body, then where his eyes are, it shows the background, and then the rest of his head. So it's really bizarre. I would definitely recommend getting a PlayStation 2 to play Deadlocked, but it's easier for me to just play it on here. Even though I do have it for the PlayStation 2, I'm pretty sure my... Wow. That's unfortunate. But we get to more ass here, so we'll do that. But it's just easier. I'm pretty sure, like I said, my disc is scratched, I'm pretty sure, for the PlayStation 2, so it's easier for me to just play the downloadable version. As glitchy as it is, but we deal, because it's still a really... Twice! Are you... Oh...
Gotta get those bolts.
Yes, that's a good point, because as I've said before, bolts in this game are gold, even though they're silver. If that makes any sense. Which it doesn't. Alright, third time is the charm. Good lord. I never had that much problem in the PlayStation 2 version, but... Oh well. Alright.
PS2.
PS2, that's it.
That was the game system of our time.
Oh yeah. You know, as biased as I am towards like PlayStation, I'm like I'm always gonna be a Nintendo fan first. But the PlayStation 2 is a really great console, and not just because it's sold the most and it's still the most popular console. It's just it had amazing games for it. I mean, obviously every console is gonna have some really bad programmed games, but the PlayStation 2 didn't really have that. That was obviously there were some that you just never played, but really it like kind of reinvented multiplayer gaming in a sense. I didn't really explain what I was doing there, but what if you to get over there, it doesn't look like you can because it's just that black space, but what you do, Mayday. This is not what I wanted. If you just use your R1 and X to jump over to that platform, oh god, I might have just screwed myself. Nope. So if you press R1 next to hop over here and then R1 next to hop over there, you'll make it to that island, and you can get the third gold bolt in this game. It's going to be a long time before we can come back for the fourth one, though, unfortunately, so that sucks.
No signal whatsoever. This downtime is killing me.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Don't be so literal, son. The problem is I'm stranded on this backwater planet, and my star client is nowhere to be found.
Hey, we saw you on that info bot. You're Skid's agent.
Was Skid's agent. Haven't seen him since our ship crashed. And an agent without a client is like a flea without a dog. Say, you look like an athletic kid. If you can bring back the championship prize from the hoverboard races in Blackwater City, I'll make you my next star.
We have no time for trivial matters, sir.
I could be the next Skid McMarks.
Oh, it's funny because it's referencing where I was last time. And then the channel went under. Yeah. Well, that didn't take nearly as long as I wanted it to, which is unfortunate. So, I guess we'll just go to Eudora, because I don't really want to make a 10-minute episode, because that's short. Like, I mean, some of the YouTube channel, like, I don't know how it is for you, Nick, but some of the YouTube channels I watch, they'll do like really short videos, and it kind of works out. And then there's some, it's just like, oh, you did like 3 things, and then that's it. So that's great.
Sometimes they just have a video purely to show you how one simple thing is done.
Exactly. It's like,
Lovely.
oh,
That
cutscene.
should just about do it. Commander, we are finished with this world. Commence towing our planet to its next destination. Lieutenant!
Yes, sir.
You have fulfilled your tree quota. Barely.
We are ready to return to base.
Not so fast, Lieutenant. Just because we don't need any more trees doesn't mean they should have them. Destroy everything.
Wow. You're a douche. You're a douche. That is kind of Drek's character in this game, though. I really do... Well, I mean, I really do enjoy Drek as a character. He's... not so much like his backstory, because it's not really elaborated on, but just like who he is and what he's doing. He's like a true villain, and his plan actually almost works. I mean, obviously he doesn't, because there's more Ratchet and Clank games to follow, but it's really... Oh, shit, not what I want to do. So, this is Eudora. Now, as a kid, this world was probably my favorite, just because the enemies are really unique. I mean, how many other enemies do you know in games that have giant logging saws on their hands? But then again, I mean, Ratchet and Clank has always been kind of unique like that. Oh wait, it's not. It's actually an axe, but either way, it's still a part of them. So there's only 1 skill point and 1 gold bolt here, and they're both relatively easy to get. But before we do either of those, I think I'm just going to end this video off by doing the Trespasser course over here. Yeah, right now it seems like these are really easy, but they are going to get much more difficult. And unless, of course, you kind of know how they work, but, you know. As per usual, everything gets more difficult. Did they fix that? They did. Okay, so in the PlayStation 2 version, there's a rock over here where, like, the lines on the rock would move up and down as you got closer to it, but I guess they fixed that. That's kind of unfortunate. That was always a cool glitch that I saw in the game. But, oh well. You're gonna see me doing that a lot too, just like stopping while I'm in the middle of a turn, because in the other games you can just hold the joystick one direction and it'll turn the bolt crank, but in this one you actually have to rotate the joystick all the way around, and it's kind of a pain. I'm trying to compare something to Call of Duty that would be like that, but
I know something. Call of Duty 3, like the final battle where you gotta operate a anti-tank cannon. I got really confused with it at first, and then I realized, oh, you actually have to rotate both of them to move the cannon.
Oh, yeah, rotate both. I'm not sure how I feel about rotating both of the joysticks. It's like an interesting feat, but it's like, is it really necessary?
Yeah.
Okay, already getting a new feature to it. Those blockers. No, do that. There we go. Those little shields there, those will block you from, well, they'll block your laser, and so you kind of have to work around them, and that's what I'm saying, where it'll get more difficult as the game goes on. Yuck.
You sure showed him.
I suppose I did.
Is your current occupation leaving a rotten taste in your mouth? Then you need to know about BTS, Blog Tactical Research Station. Hi, I'm Supreme Executive Chairman Drek, and we here at BTS are seeking motivated individuals to fill positions in these exciting careers. Grind boot tester, warhead assembly technician, mutant animal husbandry, robot repairman, suck cannon test dummy, and administrative assistant. So call BTS, Build our weapons while you build your future.
I'm calling BTS to do.
Now we're talking. Did you see all the cool gadgets they're making? Let's go get some.
No, we must continue our search for Captain Quark.
You're absolutely right.
I am?
Sure. We need to find Quark. Although when we find him, wouldn't it be nice to be able to tell him where Chairman Drek is?
I suppose.
Well, we go to the space station and talk to the scientists. They work for Drek, so they're bound to know where he is.
I am unsure about your logic.
Ah, you think too much. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, come on, let's get some guns.
Guns, weapons, do it! Although while thinking too much has its place, in this case, it's probably better just to go get the gadgets. Because we need gadgets and weapons and things. And my phone's going off again. Yay, I'm popular! No. Alright, anyway... Ugh, I got a decision to make. It's already 60 minutes. You know what, I'm gonna cut this episode short because... Well, not cut it short, but I'm not gonna do the second part of Eudora. I'm actually gonna wait and do the first part of Eudora in the next episode and one part of the Blarg Station. So, in the next one, we will... well, what's the mission? Explore the mills. And that's pretty much the last time we're going to see the robot lieutenant in this game. He really doesn't show up again after that, which is kind of unfortunate because he's a cool character. And he'd make a cool mini-boss, but no, he's gone. So yeah, in the next one we're going to explore the mills, and then we'll head to Blarg Station. This is a longer... Blarg Station is a longer mission. There's like 3 or 4 things you got to do, so this one will actually take some time. So until then, I've been Nick.
And this is Nick.
And we will see you guys in the next one.